NCAA basketball totals for March Madness. Thursday, Sweet 16 action. We just have one game we're going to look at on the card. Last 2 days, NIT, terrible. 0-4 on our totals picks. We were 0-2 yesterday, 0-2 the day before. Absolutely no excuse, just bad handicapping. I really try to analyze those games correctly, and I just did not do a good enough job, and that is unfortunate. Unfortunately, we're on a little bit of a losing streak here with 0-4 of the last 2 days, and it just happens to everybody. I am not immune to it. The only thing I can say is the handicapping has been difficult on my end, considering we're talking about teams that have never played each other, so it's really hard to get a frame of reference. But again, there's no excuse. I've just done a bad job, and I just need to get back on track. Hopefully, we'll do that with these March Madness games. Still, season, we're okay. 171 and 144 overall, which is not bad. We just have to, pick things up this weekend. Hopefully, we can get on a little bit of a hot streak here and make up for these last couple days. Just not a good job by me. So let's just go ahead and let's just dive right in. We got one game I'm going to look at today, and that's going to be Oregon versus Michigan. That's going to be a fantastic matchup. But real quick, I also got to mention, as always, sbrpicks.com, Sportsbook review, our main webpage, a lot of sign-up bonuses there, YouTube channel, Facebook page, and today we get our lines from UWager right now. We have them at 147 at our got the line from our friends over at UWager. We're going to go ahead and use that line. Oregon, Michigan, 147. I'm going over this total. It's actually climbed up just a little bit, 146 and a half around there. It's now at 147. I'm still going to go over. And I looked at this game for a long time, and they could go under because this is a very, they played actually a couple years ago, but these are two well-coached teams. I'm sure defensively they'll be ready to go. But one of the main reasons I want to back over the total on this is the fact that Michigan, when we look at them over their last several games, they've been putting up a ton of points. And Oregon can score, and they have no problem pushing a little bit of tempo. They're a really good defensive team, but you're talking about a Michigan team right now. They're, like I said, their last several games going backwards, 73 points, 92 points, 71 points, 84 points, 74, 75, 93. I mean, they really put up some points. I believe they're going to be able to put up over 70 versus Oregon, and I think Oregon's going to be able to score because this is a Michigan defense that is not that great across the board. They've been so efficient on the offensive end, though, and we're going to get that from Bayline. They run some really good sets, very, very difficult to defend whether you're playing zone or man. It does not matter. They can score. Right now, Michigan is averaging 75.2 points per game. Oregon is averaging 79 points per game. Now, defensively, not bad as far as their scoring defenses. You got an Oregon team allowing 65.9 points per game. That is solid, and their defensive percentages are pretty good. But I believe Michigan's going to be able to score with considering how efficient they've been. Right now, they're 7th in the country in efficiency. The real kicker for me, though, on this is the fact that Michigan, percentage-wise, is not that great of a defensive team. Now, pace, they don't allow a lot of points. Right now, Michigan's allowing just, pardon me, that's something in my there. Michigan's allowing just 66.3 points per game. But that's because they go at a really slow pace. For the most part, they're only getting up 54.5 attempts per game. That ranks outside the top 300 teams in NCAA basketball. And they're allowing just 54.1 attempts per game. They really use clock. They manage it well. They run their sets, and they get good uncontested shots, open looks. And they move the ball extremely well. That's what we're going to see out of Michigan. At the end of the day, for me, it just comes down to the fact that Michigan's been playing so well right now on the offensive end, and statistically, their defense is not that great. Oregon, they can play some good defense, but they can also score. You're talking about an Oregon team, they're averaging 55% on their two-point shots. Back to Michigan's defense, though. That's why I got off track there just a little bit. Right now, they rank 285th in the country, allowing opponents to shoot 46.6% from the floor. Oregon's going to be able to score. I think they're going to be able to put up a lot of points. I think they're going to try and push tempo on the year. They're averaging 58 attempts per game, and they're allowing about 59. So I think they want to get this game out going in a transition sort of style where they can really thrive because they're so athletic. Oregon, back to their scoring, they're shooting 48.4% on the year overall. That's 17th in the country. They're shooting 38% from distance. Michigan's shooting 38.6% from distance. That's going to be a really good point of contention because Oregon actually defends from beyond the arc decently well. But Michigan's been pretty unstoppable no matter who they've been facing. So I look for the Wolverines to go ahead and put up some points here. And I think Oregon at the end of the day is just going to score with them. Who wins this game? tough one. It's right now it's a -1 for Michigan, and this is going to go down to the wire. So it can go either way, but I like over the total here. I think they get over 150, so I'm going to go ahead and take over this 147 in what's going to be an absolutely fantastic matchup. As well, we're going to have our NBA Live segment going on at 5 o'clock Eastern. We'll be talking about the other games on the NCAA slate. I don't have anything locked in right now as far as spreads are concerned, but I'll have some stuff for tomorrow morning as I start to go ahead and research some more. Again, really bad run right now, so take this information as you will. Hopefully we can get back on track with this one, which is going to be a fantastic game, and I wish you guys luck on your picks today.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Hey, don't miss out on the best basketball betting content available on YouTube. Click our logo button on the bottom left to subscribe. And as always, guys, give us a like and drop your comments below because we want to hear from you. Visit our website to take advantage of all our free products.